It was the end of 2008, December 2008. I was in my office and Googling about self-help groups, and I look back and I see in 3 years like how things have changed, and how sometimes what we call magic, sometimes magic can really happen. And from a place where finding even one person, one more person with whom I could meet and share my feelings, my emotions, in the company where I was working, and then coming to a place where we are having our first national conference, and even a reputed institute willing to collaborate with us. Their director is willing to spend the whole day with us, and like it has been a complete transformation. And so some of the thought is that in 2012 there will be things which I can't even imagine. Yes, personally it has been a very big leap. I think it's a leap which I'm not sure whether I'm ready for not, but what I'm sure is that it will help me immensely, because when I started the self-help group in Pune, then also I was not ready for it. Neither did I think that I would be able to start a self-help group, because I tried searching for one person, and I kept on trying for 2 months, and I was not able to find even one person. So that the feelings and the emotions, I think, are the same. Whatever I used to feel at that time, now I'm having those feelings in a different context. Previously it was in a SHG, now it is at a national level. But I know whatever challenges come my way, I have so many people around me to support me, and that is something which I didn't have when I started the self-help group. At that time I was alone. Now I'm not alone. So yes, that is a very good question, and some of these qualities which I'm going to mention, I have developed them only due to TISA. I have developed only due to starting a self-help group, and as I see them, I have become a self-starter, and it is also due to my freelancing for last 1 year. Now I know what to do with my freedom. I know what to do with my responsibilities, and I know how to utilize my time. Then since I have been active in self-help movement for a long time, I've also learned really well how to handle a group of people, how to lead them, how to motivate them. The thing is leadership skills. In last 3 years, I've developed leadership skills, because I have been running self-help groups in Pune, and I've run 2 self-help groups. I've been facilitating communication workshops, and also I've been working as a freelancer. And in working as a freelancer also, a lot of times I've worked in teams where I was forced to lead people, I was forced to assign them tasks, I was forced to delegate them tasks. I'm not an 100% at all of them, but I'm pretty good. And other than leadership skills, I also have a good sense of humor. First of all, I would never try to make TISA like NSA or BSA, because TISA, I think over a period of time will evolve itself due to the needs of the people. TISA will evolve due with help from its members, and they will take it where it should be. I don't think we can ever force TISA. We can ever take it and make it like any other organization anywhere in the world. If you just see BSA and NSA, even those two organizations are not same. And as I was talking to one of the participants who has come from US, and she has been actually a very active member of NSA, and she told me that the self-help part is the same in TISA and in NSA is the same. The only difference is the size. TISA has less members and they have more members, and since they have more members, there are more money coming in. Since they have their registration process is quite formal, and since they have so much to handle, they even need to have paid employees. So that is only the I think that is the difference between NSA and TISA, or maybe BSA and TISA. But at the core, all these three organizations are already same. And as I already was saying, that the members will eventually decide like where they want it to be, because it will always be about self-help. Where do you want TISA to be? How do you want TISA to be? What do you want TISA to do? 10 years from now, actually 10 years is a very long time, and personally I felt when you set a goal for 10 years, sometimes you just write that goal somewhere and you forget about it. Personally, I would like to talk about a 5-year goal, and in 5 years, what I would personally want is that TISA would have a regular office, first of all, and then I would like to have a call center where people can call and ask for help, because that is something which we are still not able to provide, or whatever we are doing, we are not able to do it because we also have other jobs. Like there are times where when I'm talking on the phone for around 4 or 5 hours per day, because I get so many calls. If one person calls, it usually takes me half an hour. So that is another thing I would want. Then we would also like to hire a few SLPs and train them and make them work the way we want. We would like to pay them and maybe have a few regional centers, maybe one for South, one for North, one for East, one for West, and where people can get free speech therapy.
Wow, that sounds...
Actually, for that, it will take some time, because even now TISA hasn't built a name for itself. Like if you see NSA, if you say NSA, then you know what you're talking about. But in that sense, TISA still hasn't built a name for itself, and the reason is we are quite young. We are quite young, and if you see the pace at which we are going, it's much better than NSA and BSA. As I was talking to the participant from US, she was telling me in the first conference, if you are 25 people, it's a really big achievement. very big achievement when all the 25 participants have come from outside. We don't have any locals. If we could have even had the workshop at any other city where we have very good attendance in our SHGs, and we could have even taken the numbers to 40. But that was not the intent. The intent was never to show our strength. The intent was to collaborate with other organizations. So we came to Bhubaneswar. Now, coming to your question, right now, what I would recommend is that we will have to do it at our own level. As such, TISA as an organization can't do much about it, but we as an individual can do a lot about it. And when I say a lot, every week you can take 1 hour out of your schedule and go to any school and just talk about it. Because just discussing about it, I have been in Dehradun and Harbatpur, and I have worked with Dr. Sachin, and we have seen that just talking about it helps the children. Just bringing it out in the open, and you have someone who comes to your school and say that I stutter and it's okay to stammer, right? Even if you have that, it helps the child immensely. So right now, I think all of us will have to take responsibilities on our own shoulders, and we will have to do it at our own personal level. And once we start doing it, I think others will also get motivated. If I'm going to a school and I'm posting about it every week, then I'm sure at least one person will get motivated, either in 1 month or 2 months or 6 months or 1 year. But if I continuously keep doing it, I'm sure at least one person will get motivated to do it at his own level, and then we too can again motivate 2 more people. So it will be like a chain reaction. I've worked with TISA for 6 continuous months, regularly, full time, and I know how much it has helped me, how much it can help me. So for me, there will always be there is also a hidden selfish interest, because I know if I am giving 1 hour per day, if I am giving 2 hours per day, it will help me much more than that. As they say, return on investment is very high in TISA. So from my side, like I know for sure, no matter what happens, since the return on investment is so high, I will have to devote time for TISA. Always.
So obviously,
I as of now, I don't have any plans, but as you rightly pointed out, if practically I really want to do it, I surely would have to develop my own team, and that is something which I am looking forward to doing in 2012. Having a strong team and leading them and learning from them, teaching them and growing with them. So that is something which I will have to do.
very good, wonderful.
One thing which I would surely like to have is like an annual meet of all the coordinators, all the SG coordinators, and an annual mandatory training. I know we are an organization where we only have volunteers and we can't make anything mandatory, but I am trying to look forward to a way, maybe discussing with you guys as to how we can make it mandatory may not be the right word, but how to make it more attractive, that the SHG coordinators really feel that if they go for a 3-day training in 1 year, it will help them immensely. Leave the SHG, leave their members,